Welcome to this session of the Partners Session, Rotary Your Way. Years ago, at a governor-elect training session, several partners shared with me that they were very stressed about attending all of the club visits and events with their district governor partner due to various reasons such as work, family, or other commitments. During this session, we are going to have 3 past district governor partners share with you their differing and diverse experiences during their year as district governor partner. The intent of this session is to share with you that no one way is better than another, and that whatever you and your partner decide what works best for you is the right path. We'll start with Daniele Hendry, followed by Diva Fonseca, and finish with Juliet Riseley. Danny, would you kindly lead us off and share your story?
Buongiorno, good morning. By way of introduction, my name is Daniele Nicola Hendry, or Danny, to make it easier. Actually, I'm not Italian as one could guess from my first names. My home country is Switzerland. I was born a few miles from the Italian border south of St. Moritz. My mother tongue is nevertheless Italian. These days, we live near Zurich. My wife, Claudia, is a past district governor and a second-year training leader here in San Diego. I'm not a Rotarian. Many people are surprised about this, as I'm very involved with Rotary cause. But that is actually the main reason for me not to be a member. I can support my wife, Claudia, in a much better way by not having my own Rotarian life. Her club is very open. Partners can go to every meeting. Having said that, many Rotarian friends keep reminding me that I should eventually join anyway. One day in 2001, Claudia came home radiant. She had just been asked by a friend to join Rotary as a founding member of a new Rotary club in our region. After I regained my speech, I mumbled something like, "But you're only 36 and a woman."
Oh.
To cut a long story short, she joined Rotary, loved it from day one, was club president in 07-08, served as assistant governor for a couple of years, and in 2013-14, she became the first female governor of District 2000 with 77 clubs. That made me the first husband of District 2000. At the time, 16 clubs were men only. Today, we're down to 8. One of the greatest benefits were the motivating and inspiring encounters at the various meetings. Less pleasant experiences were good for my personal growth, as always in life. I would suggest that you join your partner in as many events as you can. Even as district governor nominees, we had quite a lot to do. For instance, we checked out a dozen venues for the 3 big district events. My best advice, preparation is everything. When she started on July 1st, 2013, everything was scheduled. Roughly 150 events. Before the start of the governor year, we prioritized the ones I would accompany her. It was more than half. In the governor year, she lost 5 kilos. I put on 7. In my job, I can do a lot on my smartphone or tablet. So I was able to give Claudia a high level of support. I had many jobs: driver, bodyguard, secretary, proofreader, translator, logistician, sparring partner, comforter, office help, IT crack, photographer, sponsor, critic, sommelier, and sometimes also husband. Additionally, I was allowed to increase my share of domestic work. A typical club visit day would look like this. Leaving home at 9:30 a.m., during the 1-hour trip, Claudia would tell me about the club, their members, and their activities. She was always well informed. She spent at least 1 hour for preparation on every club. I would not attend a board meeting from 11 to 12 to have a chance to catch up with my work emails. After lunch, on the way back, we would discuss the meeting, how her speech went. She would take notes to be used in the thank you letter for the club and as information for future governors. We would be home by 4 p.m. We never did more than 1 club meeting a day. By January, we were done. In her governor year, we did a vocational training team project with a South African Rotary Club. 5 Swiss kindergarten teachers spent a week around Cape Town visiting nurseries, and a few weeks later, 5 South African teachers came to Switzerland to do the same. We both spent a week in Cape Town and attended a few meetings back in Switzerland. By the way, this project started here at the International Assembly. A Rotarian friend back in Switzerland presented the project to Claudia. Here in San Diego, she met with her South African DGE colleague, and they agreed to undertake the project together. Another successful project was the organization of a charity golf tournament, including an auction and a raffle. Here I was heavily involved in finding sponsors. We raised a nice amount of money for End Polio Now. Not every one of you will be able to be as involved as I was. You've got family, jobs, and your own life. Claudia's governor year was unforgettable. Try to support your partner within the scope of your possibilities. It will be a lot of work and also a lot of fun. My best advice is that you give your partner strengths and moral support regardless of the level of your involvement. I'm looking forward to meeting many of you in person. Thank you and have a great week in San Diego.
Thank you, Danny. And Jiva, could you kindly share with us your story?
Yes. Olá, meu nome é Diva Fonseca, sou do Rotary Clube São Paulo Aclimação, do Brasil. Meu amor pelo Rotary começou quando eu tinha 13 anos e meu pai foi um dos fundadores e o segundo presidente do Rotary São Paulo Liberdade. Interessante contar que esse clube tem uma característica peculiar. Ele está localizado num bairro de São Paulo que tem uma grande colônia japonesa e desde a sua fundação, a presidência do clube tem se alternado entre associados de descendência japonesa e associados ocidentais. E o meu pai foi o primeiro presidente ocidental do clube e ele sempre incentivou e contou com a participação ativa dos familiares de rotarianos. Assim, a minha mãe, meus irmãos e eu participávamos de todas as atividades do clube. Em 1985, quando eu tinha 20 anos, eu participei da fundação do Rotaract Liberdade ao lado do Paulo, meu marido, que na época era meu namorado, da minha irmã Thaís e de outros 20 jovens muito atuantes. O Paulo se tornou rotariano aos 29 anos, quando nós estávamos noivos. E eu, mesmo trabalhando demais como advogada numa empresa estatal, continuei me envolvendo em todos os projetos como cônjuge. Já casados e com uma filha pequena, em 2001, 2002, o Paulo foi presidente do clube. Na sequência, exerceu outros cargos distritais e nós seguíamos junto, participando das ações rotárias. Quando o Paulo me disse que gostaria de ser governador de distrito, eu falei, se isso acontecer, quero participar ativamente. Não quero apenas receber flores. Quero me engajar e coordenar projetos. E o Paulo foi eleito governador 2006-2007. E eu tive a oportunidade de coordenar 2 grandes projetos distritais naquele ano rotário. Como a nossa filha Ana Paula tem uma deficiência motora, ela não anda sem apoio. Para mim, a inclusão da pessoa deficiente sempre foi um projeto de vida e se tornou uma oportunidade de engajar as pessoas a servirem Rotary. Assim, nós idealizamos o projeto Integrar, que tinha por objetivo sensibilizar rotarianos, empresários e todas as pessoas sobre a importância da inclusão da pessoa deficiente no mercado de trabalho. E naquele ano, com esse projeto, mais de 90 pessoas deficientes que nunca haviam trabalhado foram capacitadas, conseguiram um emprego e conquistaram dignidade. Outro projeto... Muito obrigada. Obrigada. Um outro projeto foi a Festa das Nações, onde os 58 clubes do nosso distrito se engajaram, indicaram uma candidata à rainha da festa, cada uma representando um país, com trajes típicos e trajes de gala, e nós reunimos 1.200 pessoas numa festa e arrecadamos com esse único evento $90 mil destinados à nossa Fundação Rotária. Foi muito bom, gente. Obrigada. Eu sempre acompanhei o Paulo. No ano da governadoria, eu pude ir a todas as visitas oficiais, projetos, seminários e treinamentos, incentivando a integração da família em Rotary. Após a governadoria, eu passei a integrar a equipe de capacitação dos cônjuges no distrito, estimulando o engajamento e a participação dos cônjuges nas ações rotárias. Eu sigo acompanhando o Paulo e apoiando em todas as suas missões rotárias, mas eu senti a necessidade de me tornar rotariana, porque como eu incentivaria as mulheres a se tornarem rotarianas se eu não era rotariana, não é mesmo? Então, nós somos o exemplo e devemos ser aquilo que queremos ver. Atualmente, eu sou a presidente eleita do meu clube, Rotary Clube São Paulo Aclimação, e vou dar o meu melhor para atingir as metas que forem estabelecidas e servir bem a comunidade. Tenho certeza que eu contarei com o total apoio do meu cônjuge Paulo, da minha filha Ana Paula, que foi do Interact e hoje é do Rotaract, em tudo aquilo que eu planejar. Eu tenho como lema que toda grande caminhada começa com um primeiro passo. E quando caminhamos juntos, fica muito mais fácil atingir os objetivos com sucesso. Muito obrigada. Obrigada. Obrigada.
Obrigado, Diva. And Juliet, would you be kind enough to share with us your story?
Thanks, Nick. It's been said that a good story or a good speech has a beginning, a middle, and an end, but not necessarily in that order. Well, I'm going to take that advice and start my story in the middle. And the middle for me starts approximately where you are today, as the partner of a district governor-elect. Only difference is, for me, that partner role was last century. And I do need to explain, by the time I was a DGE partner, our Rotary journey was already in its 20th year. That's because Ian joined his club in 1978. And in those days, apart from a few social nights when the wives could attend and the annual Christmas party, I had very little involvement. Whatever Rotary was, it was something that Ian was doing, not me. That was until we started hosting youth exchange students. But even then, if you'd asked me, what does Rotary do? Apart from the very nice people I was meeting and including an extra teenager into our family, I didn't really know. And just quietly, had you asked Ian the same question back then, I don't think his answer would have given you much more detail. Now, that did change. And when Ian's club sponsored a new club, I went along to an information meeting and I was charmed by the people there. And I need to note, we've now leapt ahead into the 1990s when women could finally join Rotary. And it was because of the people there that evening that I did join and accepted the role of Charter President of my club. So there we were, both Rotarians, but members of different clubs. And we got on with our Rotary involvement pretty much as individuals. Now, this is a long-winded way to bring us back to the middle of my story. Ian was asked to put his hand up for District Governor, and he was selected. So there we were, off to the local governor nominee training. Well, goodness me, what a performance. I had no idea there were so many districts in Australia, in the world, so many clubs, such a diverse range of activities, so many things to remember. Ian and I were both on a very steep learning curve. So much so, when we got back to our hotel room that very first night, I turned to him and said, "Well, what on earth have you got us into this time?" But that was the moment when we realised that to get the best out of this leadership opportunity, we would need to work as a team. It was Ian's role then. And in that instance, the best thing I could do was to be the supporting partner. Now, we reversed those roles a decade later when Ian sat in this very room as a DGE partner. Surprisingly, thank you. Surprisingly, it all worked out. And as time went on, we had many more reasons to support each other, as we had done in every other part of our lives. We don't agree on everything. We have different interests, both inside and outside Rotary. And we often come to very different solutions to the same problem. But Rotary has given us lots of opportunities to test ideas, to find solutions, and to work as a couple. The key reason it's worked out is simply that we have understood pretty clearly who has which role and when. And we've been able to agree on what are the priorities, and most importantly, when we needed to take the role of that ever-important partner. And sometime, that may find you supervising that leader planting yet another tree, as I did in 2017-18 when Ian was the Rotary International President. So enjoy Rotary your way, whatever that brings you, and I wish you the very, very best. Thanks.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed this session and are reassured that there is no right or wrong way, but only your Rotary way that is important during your year as District Governor Partner. We hope you will enjoy one of the best experiences in Rotary, being the partner of the District Governor. Thank you for your kind attention and have a fantastic day.